I'm going to demonstrate the portrait here again. I'm going to do it on the other side of the paper because this part is kind of too used to demonstrate. So everybody, I'm going to demonstrate a good part of the portrait or a good part of the process, and then I want you to do it, okay? And you don't have to, probably, as I'm going to do the boundaries of the portrait, more or less. I'm going to do a rectangle to find the boundaries on the portrait, okay? And it's a little bit elongated, all right? So then I'm going to find the middle. Finding the middle is usually very, very useful because you know how everything relates to the middle, okay? So you can, as you can see, the shoulders are a little bit below the middle and the head is a little bit above the middle, all right? So I'm going to do the shoulders here, more or less, a note for the shoulders below the middle, all right? Then I'm going to find the middle. I'm going to do an axis, right? For the head, middle. Maybe a little bit too ambiguous. Remember Nelson, how he started? Nelson Shanks, my professor, the video I showed you last time. You don't have to do it, guys. Just watch. You're going to do it later, okay? So I'm doing the axis, all right? Now the head is above the middle, a little bit above the middle, like around here. It starts around here and ends around here, all right? Maybe it starts a little lower. Boom. All right, and then we have the face. Remember, the end of the face is not the end of the head. The end of the face is a little bit lower. I'm going to do a rectangle for the face, okay? The nose is not completely passport picture. It's a little bit looking to the side, okay? So the middle is going to be a little bit to the right, right? Actually, no, the nose is going to be a little bit to the right, not the middle. The middle is going to be in the middle. All right. So the end of the head is here. All right. So now I see I'm going to divide this thing, this box, into 3 equal parts. Remember the chopstick method? Someone came here to clean and they took my chopstick, but I have a pencil. So I'm going to do this here. I think that's the right size. Maybe a little bit bigger. First, we have to check if he's at the right proportions, okay? I'm going to measure it on the computer. Yeah, he has a perfect proportion. So I'm going to measure from here to here, from here to here, and from here to, yeah, perfect. So let me see again, from here to here, from here to here. Hold on. All right, yes. So let's measure again, boom, boom, boom. Okay, pretty much. This is the end, the chin, the nose, and the eyebrows. Okay. Okay, so the lips is somewhere between the nose and the chin. So, but it is above the middle between these two parts. Okay. So the jaw comes from around here, but if you pay attention, you see that the head is very big, so it's coming in a diagonal line. All right. And these two, but not so much. Okay. There's a big head. And then it changes direction from here to the chin. It's doing kind of the same here, but this side goes a little bit higher, right? Then we have the nostril here. It's very prominent, so I'm going to make it, put it there as a measurement. And then we have a little bit below this line. That's where the eyebrow starts, and it goes up to the point, and then it goes straight here. All right, and here the same. Eyebrows start here. It goes up to this line, and then it changes direction. All right. Then the superior lips are like a block of light, of shadow. And the inferior lips are a little bit in shadow too, but not that hard, not that dark. All right. So everybody pay attention. Sergio, pay attention, okay? All right. So the shadow. This part of the head is in shadow. Boom. This part is in shadow. It's coming towards the left here. Boom. And then this part here is in shadow. I want to see blocks of shadow. This is a very important part of the process because everything goes from general to detail, not from detail to detail. Then we have the neck here coming a little bit from inside this part, and then the neck here coming inside the jaw. Okay, boom. Then we have this triangle here, the color. Boom. Maybe coming a little bit in an angle here. Boom. And the color here. And then another triangle here. Boom. Very easy. Piece of cake. Simple. Everything in essence is very simple. In its essence. And that's what we want to find, the essence. Right? You don't have to do it now, okay? Now, the ears. Where are the ears? The ears are at the height of the eyebrows. Boom. I'm going to do something very simple, like straight here, a little bit down, and then closing off at the height of the nose, a little bit below maybe. And the same here. The ear on this side is not so big, so I'm going to do something similar here. Maybe this goes a little bit higher. Lower. All right. Now the eyes are here. I'm just going to make a note here for the eyes. And then the other eye is here. All right. Notice that his nose is a little bit like eagle nose. All right. So there is a break here. I think the eyes goes a little bit higher. So I'm going to do the outline of the nose. It goes a little bit in diagonal here first, and then it changes direction here. And then there is a shadow here projected onto the side of the face. Shadow here, boom, boom, boom. And shadow up here too. And the eye goes higher. Right? Again, what we want is to get everything blocked in. All right? Then the head here goes straight here, goes straight up, goes straight up. All right? There's a shadow down here too. All right? There's a shadow down here. Boom, boom, boom. Then we have shirt here. All right? And then this part here is also in shadow. So the right part of the face is in the shade. So I'm going to shade all this part. Boom, 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 boom. Shade, 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 shade. This part here is also on shade. A little bit of hair here. Boom. The head, this part here is in shade. And this part here is in shade. Right? And then this part here is in shade too. This top part here is in shade, boom, as it is here. So now we have everything more or less in place. And we can start to add more detail. But again, everything goes from general to detail, not from detail to detail, okay? So I want you to start maybe. It's going to be a long drawing, so we may take all the class. Please try to follow what I'm doing, and I'll be doing it with you. Don't forget, a little bit of the background can help put things in the right place too, or visualize things with the same intensity, with the intensity it's supposed to have. After you have the general idea, you can start adding some detail, but you have to have the general idea first, okay? It's recommendable that at some point you stand up and look at it from a little bit of a distance, okay? To see what you're doing really. That helps a lot. Which is precisely what I'm going to do now. I'm going to stand up and look at it from a little bit far. More or less, get in there. Everybody remember? Everybody remember the name of his painter? Anybody? Good one, but no. No, not the Leonardo DiCaprio, not Leonardo da Vinci. John Singer Sargent. John Singer Sargent. He's considered an American painter, and he was an American painter. Um, but it's more complicated than that. He moved. Well, his family moved to Europe. He was born in Florence, really, in Italy. But he grew up traveling around Europe, Germany, France, Spain, and he learned many languages. He was homeschooled, and they teach him how to draw. He was very good at drawing, and then they sent him to Paris to study painting with a very famous portrait painter of the time, and he became probably the most famous portrait artist of the 19th century. He painted Rockefeller. He painted Theodore Roosevelt. He painted the DuPonts, all the rich people on those times. He painted.